you. It's 7:49. Get the webcam rolling. There we go. We got to videotape this. We've got a special guest in the studio, Miss Montana, Jennifer Hepner. Good morning, Jennifer.
Good morning, Billings.
Wow, you're bright-eyed and sunshiny this morning. Good to see you, first off. How's your run been as Miss Montana so far?
You know, it's a lot better now that I have my classic hits mug and I have it filled with coffee. So I'm doing
I'd give you a Planet mug, except that I don't have one.
See,
so.
and Michael was really kind to me because he was searching for a clean mug, but I told him that I was sick, so I was like, it's cool. You can give me a cootie mug. It's fine.
That's right. I'll load you up with some Planet swag when we're done. You've been very busy. What is your, as the queen, as the princess?
We don't like to call me that.
You don't? No one likes that?
I'm just a girl.
Yeah.
No.
You're from Great Falls. You graduated from University of Missoula. University of Montana, Missoula, the Grizzlies. Go Grizz, by the way. Yeah. And now, what have you been, it's like a whirlwind tour. What have you been doing? Where have you been in the last 6 months? Give me, the highlights of the last year, 2008.
It's been intense. I've put on about 11,000 miles on 11,000. All across the state of Montana. Yeah. So I've seen communities. I've been in the largest parade in Montana, which would be the homecoming parade in Missoula, where I've been in parades where I was half the parade. It was me and
you were the parade.
I was me and the only cop for 50 miles. So
that's right.
It's been an eclectic year. I've had the opportunity to be involved with amazing events that have touched my life. One of those that I can really pull out quickly is the Special Olympics. It's been one of the most humbling things that I've ever done. Those people just have such a zest for life, and it was cool to be there. I've also talked to different audiences about my platform, which is called Beyond the Bell After School Programming for Montana's Youth. Yeah. So I talk about the 4 S's of after school and making healthy decisions and developing.
What are the 4 S's?
The 4 S's of after school, Michael. I'm so glad that you asked that.
I'm wondering, what are the 4 S's?
I talk to kids, parents, educators about the 4 S's of after school, and that is safety, because we want them to have a safe environment.
Safety, yes.
2, studies, because they usually have homework help programs so they can get their science or math on.
Because I'm thinking I can use these 4 S's in my life. I'm not going to school, but it seems like good advice.
Absolutely.
Safety, studies.
Okay. The 3rd S is support, because we all could use an extra adult mentor. And
sure. I could.
I know I could. Hey, Michael, you want to take that place for me?
I'll be your mentor.
And
That's
then the last S, and I'm sure you can identify, is success, because if we follow through with all of those and make healthy decisions beyond the bell, then we'll become successful individuals. So
that's good advice. Yeah. I'm going to write the 4 S's. I'm going to have you write the 4 S's on the whiteboard behind you.
Oh, I will.
On the Vitality Studios board. You actually know Dr. Mitchell, right?
Yeah.
He's your tour doctor? Or?
Dr. Mitchell makes sure that Miss Montana's neck and back is functioning, because let me tell you, at age 23, I feel like I'm weathering very quickly, let me tell you.
It's because the wind in Great Falls, it kind of bucks you around.
I think it might be the heels too, right?
That could be. You have to have good posture when you're doing the walk. What's your favorite part of the actual competition, which, by the way, is coming up January 24th?
Oh, and I'm so bad at being graceful, when I first started pageants a couple years ago, I went into my first pageant, and the only knowledge I had was what I'd seen off of Miss Congeniality. Yeah, right. So it was quite limited, Michael, and you just have to learn. You fake it till you make it. That's my number one mantra. But my favorite component is talent. My talent is belly dance. And so I feel like that's where, swimsuit, we all look the same. Yeah, girls, heels,
the gowns,
suits, gowns, makeup, lipstick, hair, helmet, helmet hair. And so what really, I think, divides us as individuals is our talent, because that's where our personality shines through, and that's really where you see individuality.
Sure. That's cool. That should be fun. And belly dancing is something you've done for a long time. You're pretty good at. Have you ever had a chance to go to the Middle East and, tour any of those places?
I haven't, and surprisingly, it's something that's really suppressed in the Middle East, and so
is that right?
The best training is actually in the United States. The United States has become a real haven for the dance, and the best training that we could probably get worldwide is actually offered in California. So I study with a studio out of Berkeley, California, and I've been there about 3 times this year, and just checking in, doing dance intensives so I can represent.
Nice. Good. That's exciting. We'll look forward to that. It'll be hosted by Mario Lopez on TLC.
Woo-woo. Go Slater.
Yeah, go Slater. New Year's resolutions, did you make any this year? Everyone's going to think, well, you're almost perfect. You're Miss Montana. Surely there's nothing you want to change.
No, I think my New Year's resolution, and this is something that every single day I remind myself of, even prior to the New Year, is just, never take life too seriously, and always realize that you're just human. We're all human. My hair, some days it's flat, some days it works, Some days I'm charismatic. Some days I'm nasally and in your studio.
That's sick.
So,
That's right. Thanks for bringing germs around.
Hey.
What is the worst job you've ever had? Have you ever had a job in high school that was not so glamorous?
Oh, goodness. My first job ever was scooping ice cream at 31 Flavors Good Old Baskin Robbins. Takes you back to, like, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, doesn't it?
Yeah, I bet.
So, but the most interesting job I ever had was as a part-time belly dancer at an Indian restaurant in Missoula. So that was, like, how I spent, like, my Friday nights in grad school. So
yeah, that's pretty funny.
All across the board.
Do you have a favorite junk food? I mean, I know you got to watch what you eat and stuff, at least until the competition's over.
Well, we say that I should watch what I eat, but really I subsist on Diet Mountain Dew and Luna bars.
I like that. That's the diet of champions.
Yeah,
And some coffee in the morning. Yeah. I don't have Mountain Dew until at least 11. I mean, I can't drink it that early in the morning. But
yeah, I've adapted. My favorite junk food, I would say, has to be Puppy Chow. You know, the Chex Mix with the chocolate. Okay, whoever thought of merging chocolate and peanut butter? That is, heaven.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Today is International Male Watchers Day.
Wow.
Where women are encouraged to go ahead and gawk at guys. Is there a guy in your life that you're gawking at? Or any particular guy that you would like to gawk at today?
Goodness gracious. I would say, John Mayer. He is he's the total package, I mean, besides the whole, like, scandals about him kind of being, like, quote-unquote sleazy, Like, I mean, people can say what they want about him, but the man is, in my opinion, gorgeous, talented, a lyrical genius, a great guitar player. So obviously,
he's right up there.
He's God, in my world.
John Mayer. So if you were going to watch a male today, it'd be John Mayer. I'll mark that down on the sheet. All right, let's play some commercials. Let's play some music, and if we have time, I'll help me with Michael. What's that? Okay.
Woo.
That's a fun little game I play. Have you heard of it before?
Yes.
It's huge.
Huge.
It's huge. We'll do that in just a minute on the planet. Hang on. Nice job.